Hey guys, and welcome back to Misha's Corner. Today I'm going to show you how to make this super delicious, loaded breakfast burrito. So let's get into it. These are some of the ingredients that you need. Yes, a 6 egg over there saying out the bowl, okay? 6 egg. I know it's expensive, but a 6 egg that. But yeah, these are what I'm using. These are the spices I'm using. Y'all already know McCormick is coming through every time, okay? All right, so to the skillet, I'm going to melt down a couple tablespoons of butter. And once I get it nice and melted, I'm going to add my sweet potatoes down in here. You can use regular potatoes if that's your preference. And once I get it nice and coated in the butter, I'm going to allow it to start, working on itself, getting nice and tender. Also, you could swap potatoes for nothing, okay? Potatoes is what I want y'all to put up in here, okay? So this is the spices that I'm using, the brown sugar bourbon and the roasted garlic. Be heavy-handed with both, kind of, sort of. Don't over-salt it, but be a little heavy-handed because there's not a lot of seasoning going in here after this, really. So you want to make sure it, covers everything, if you know what I mean. No, it's not salted. It looked like it was a lot. Y'all know them little holes is really small, honey. Don't start with me. So once I covered it up on medium heat, I got it nice and charred, golden, crispy on the outside, tender on the inside. These potatoes are great by themselves. Put them with some eggs, some favorite sausages or whatever, and you keep it moving. Now that the potatoes are done, I'm going to set it to the side and work on the eggs. Now for me, I just really wanted the color, the vibrance, the crunch in the eggs once I put it inside of the burrito. Plus, it'll be easier to add it to the burrito versus doing everything, separate. So I have 2 different color kinds of peppers and some red onion. And I'm going to saute that down. While that's going, I'm going to season my eggs with some smashed seasoning, okay, period. And that's it. Mix this up, and that is the egg mixture, and I'm just going to pour it right over the peppers. Now, why did I decide one day to just get up and make this burrito? I don't know, honey, because this is not even something I eat on a regular basis. Or now, didn't I tell y'all there wasn't no seasoning, no more seasoning up? And look at me. Well, that ain't got nothing to do with me, child. Just do what I do, not what I say. Okay, we gonna flip it on the ancestors. Do what I do, not what I say. Add the eggs to your peppers and onion, and you're gonna scramble it up the way you scramble it up. Prefer me, I just, move it around, zhuzh it around. The eggs did nothing to you. You have no reason to beat them up. Be gentle and just be patient. They'll scramble. No big deal. I'm on medium heat still. Once they're nice and done and fluffy like this, don't overcook your eggs. Remember, we're going to heat that burrito up as well, so you don't want super, dense eggs in your burrito. So don't overcook it. They look great. They taste great. I had a little bit left after making all those burritos. And let me tell you something. I'm definitely going to make these scrambled eggs by themselves again. And so now I'm going to add this Mexican blend cheese and just let it melt. The stove is already off. The stove is completely off. Your stove should be off. Every video I make a cheese sauce or add cheese to something, I say turn the stove off. Your stove should not be on. Okay. Now let's finally build the burrito. I'm using the sun-dried tomato one. I got it from Aldi. As a matter of fact, everything here came from Aldi except the sweet potato because I already had it in the house. So I'm going to add my eggs on top of the cheese, some more cheese, and then add the sweet potatoes. Those sweet potatoes were cooked perfectly, nice and charred and tender. Want to put them right on top. I know you're saying to yourself, Misha, that's a lot of filling. Girl, I got this, girl. So now I'm going to add some fire roasted tomatoes right on top of there. Then I'm going to add the bacon on there. Pile of bacon on, because it is a bacon burrito. Then I'm going to add the pepperoncini peppers for a kick. Then I'm going to add even more cheese on top. And now let's roll it up. Now you're looking at this and you're like, this girl is tripping. It's just not going to happen. Believe me, I was panicking too. I'm not going to lie. I did panic a little bit. But then I looked at it. I was like, oh, I'm good. You just got to commit. When you commit, you get to going. Okay. And it rolled up. It did what it needed to do. And it went where it needed to went. Okay, period. And so now I'm just gonna put it down into a skillet, seam side down. Your skillet needs to be warm. Okay, not a cold skillet, warm skillet. Put it seam side down. It's gonna look like this. Now y'all, look at this mistake I done made because I wanted to be extra and added some butter, but I did ended up wiping it all out. It was a waste of time. Just do it in a, non-stick, clean skillet, no oil or butter. And and once I got it nice and toasted like this, on all sides, it was ready to go. And then I just moved on to the rest of them and get those nice and toasted. It took about 5 minutes or so just to make sure all the cheese on the inside melted. What I loved about the burrito was the little added things I added, like the pepperoncini pepper, the fire roasted tomatoes. They just added a nice touch to it. Look at the inside. It's beautiful. The cheese is nice and melted. And the sweet potatoes just gave it a nice pop. I did add some salsa verde drizzled on there, but you can use your favorite salsa and call it. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you for your support, and I'll catch you on my next video. Bye.